Liberals are outraged at Dave Chappelle's new comedy special. Man, it's freaking hilarious, I have to tell y'all. And it's really not PC at all. I seen a headline that said, Dave Chappelle, it's time for us to admit that Dave Chappelle is a white supremacist. After this video, that's how mad liberals are at this comedy special. That they are calling him a white supremacist. The guy literally, he talked about the LGBT, but he talked about specifically something that I thought was interesting. How you have many people that say, you know, I'm a man who's born in a woman's, I'm a woman in a man's body. Or, you know, I'm really, a black man. You know, I'm really a white man, you know, even though I'm black. You know what I'm saying? And I've always said that too. You know, I always thought, well, you know what? I'm Bill Gates then. And I'm finna go to the bank tomorrow, and I promise you, when I get in there, they better recognize me as him, right? I'm finna withdraw as soon as I get in there, right? Or they are discriminating against how I would like to be, you know, addressed. You can't talk about so much stuff anymore in America. Like anything you say is PC. Anything you say, you can be banned. Anything you say, whatever. Oh, you cancel them. Like I said, the liberals are trying to cancel him just for mentioning these things. You know, he talks about abortions briefly, right? And you could tell people thought he was going to say something good. And he said, I think a woman should have a right to choose, right? But he had a stipulation, right? And he said that's if the father can have the right to choose, right? And these are things that most people are thinking, but not saying. So if you have the right to kill and abort the baby, shouldn't the man have the right to abandon the baby or not have to pay child support or be there for the child? Because you're sitting there and it's going to say, you know what, I'm going to kill this child or I'm not. And he has no say so whether that child is being born into this world or not. However, if you choose to have the child born and he didn't want it, he still has to take care of it, right? So you're saying your body, your right. What about his rights? Right? So I just thought that everything that he framed, it was 100% complete genius. I highly recommend everyone watch it without question. Like I said, we know for a fact, right, that Dave Chappelle isn't no advocate for the First Amendment, or he's no advocate for, freedom of speech or for honest truth. But in this particular special, the guy told the 100% truth. I can't get off of the Jesse Smollett thing. He said, two white guys in the middle of Chicago, beat him up and robbed him and then threw some bleach on him. And he said that they said to him, aren't you the gay guy from Empire, right? And I thought this when I very first heard the Jesse Smollett story. This was the first thing I thought. What racist white guy is watching Empire, right? That is the very first thing I thought when I heard this story. So y'all pray for Dave Chappelle on the real. If I was a betting man, I say he's on the list, and we might have he might be trending on Twitter soon, not for the right reasons, right? Because he talked about all the communities, and he let go of a lot of things that was in the closet that we are not even allowed to say. You see, I'm even tripping over my words talking about it, right? And I ain't even a celebrity. I'm just a regular person, and I can't even talk about it. So you understand the ramifications that people like him can have. All right, so y'all, man, it was a good special. I hope y'all see it, man. And one way or another, it'll be one for the ages. All right, talk to y'all later. We live in a time where we idolize Jay-Z, the entertainers, the Kardashians, the Kanye Wests. We live in a time where we idolize the actors over the Bronx, over Brooklyn, over Queens, and my people there in poverty, and they killing each other. I hate you too, liberal. In order to lead the plantation, you got to be willing to jump.